I did science in school for my GCSEs, as everybody does, and my science teacher told me that I'd fail in science, so there was no point continuing it with for A-level. Them telling me I couldn't do it kind of pushed me to actually prove them wrong. And now I'm doing a PhD and I teach science, so clearly that push was needed. So we do a lot of outreach with schools and colleges. So I've ran facial reconstruction workshops and fingerprint workshops for girls that are in like year 9 to year 11 to get them interested in science. Growing up, I didn't really know any female scientists, and I feel like the representation really does matter, and we really need to catch them early on to show like girls can do it too. I'm only 24, so to be recognised for the work I'm doing in STEM already is just amazing.
I'm a STEM and Projects Officer here at MSpark on Anglesey. MSpark is a science park specialising in innovation, thinking about new problems and how to solve those problems using STEM techniques. I'm originally from Anglesey, so I'm Anglesey born and bred. Most of my family also work within the STEM industry, and I have a degree in design as well. So I have a vested interest in this. Obviously, I'm aware of the skills gap. I know the type of skills that we're looking for to make sure that we can, meet this demand really. So I'm passionate for people to make the transition between education and STEM careers, that they know where the opportunities are and how to get there as well. I want to motivate them to get the best out of the area as well. We have had a couple of events here, one called Merched Medrys, where we aim to react to stereotypes where women didn't think they had a role within STEM, but there is a definite role for them. What we tend to do is to share role models with them so that they can see, oh, this is how I get into STEM, this is acceptable, and this is accessible to me as well. So trying to get young girls motivated soon so that they can see, yes, I can achieve this.
I'm a software engineer in the DevOps department at Roku. I'm a mature student, so I didn't choose to go into technology until I was a bit older. I was 23. There's a lot of misconceptions about software engineering, that it's very mathy. I'm terrible at maths. And I just wrote this article trying to sort of dispel some of those and show that it's a lot more accessible. Even if it helped one person realise that actually this was something that they could do and they were able to find a role, find something that they really enjoyed doing. You don't have to go to university for 3 to 4 years to study to do this. It's something you can pick up just when your children are in bed or in the mornings or during a part-time job. I go to a lot of schools. I try and go to tech fairs and encourage people to apply for the roles. I tell them about my own stories. I've also spoken a lot with interview panels and things, trying to sort of find ways to make it more appealing to a woman to apply. I actually got into software engineering through computer games. Everybody plays video games, be it on your phone or on a computer, and being able to see technology as something that you can use every day, I think makes it a bit more appealing.
For me, it was really my grandparents that got me interested in neuroscience. So they suffered from Alzheimer's disease. I remember being a child being really upset that the doctors couldn't help my nana. For me, a lot of the work I do is around raising public understanding and awareness. I think lots of us are so frightened and scared to talk about the brain and conditions that might affect it. But actually it is about encouraging those conversations. I am at a career stage where we see a huge drop-off in the number of women in science and STEM careers. So I'm acutely aware of that and trying to do lots of work around working with learning societies and organisations so that we can retain the incredible women that we do have in STEM. So in the pandemic, I was well known for a mini disco, so particularly among our student population, lots of students feeling quite sad. So I decided to play them some music at the beginning of their lectures. So we had, Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart for cardiac muscle lectures, for example. And it was just a really nice way of getting the students involved, lightening the mood and showing them that we care.